Yo, what's
Thank
good,
you.
man? This is MBS. Let's talk about it. Obviously, we got my co-host Saray with me. We're actually
Hi,
uh
everyone. Good
we're actually
afternoon.
miss we're still missing one more person right now. Just to give you a quick update, he's getting, like I said, he's getting a little bit better. He's telling us he may be coming back really soon. So uh, I uh, I really hope so. Yo, next week, man. Next week, we got a new intro to start off. MBS, let's talk about it. I'm very excited to introduce it. I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to that. Something new for the MBS Let's Talk About It show. Um, Shout out to the guys yesterday, man, for the huge interview that they were able to do. Justin and Jay Franchise interviewed the All Pro NFL player Patrick Ricard. Shout out to them, and they're doing their numbers right now. But this is MBS. Let's talk about it. The number one show on the MBS network. I got Saray with me, and we got a lot to discuss. We've been heavily advertising and
Yeah,
promoting the
I
show.
really like our topics. I really do like our
Yeah,
topics.
yeah.
Very good
Um,
topics.
so we're gonna kick
Yeah.
things off. So we're gonna kick things off tonight, man. We're gonna talk about some Drake right now. Saray, she didn't have such nice things to say to him last week on the show. Um, but we'll see what happens tonight because Drake actually released some new music, which three new songs, his new EP, Scary Hours, three songs. Um, and it looks pretty good. So what we're gonna do tonight, I got something new and special for you guys, and this is called Rate That
That
Song.
song.
Yes, man.
All
Rate that
right.
song,
Okay,
man.
okay,
Rate
okay.
that song. We rate every huge song that's out there, man. So we're gonna rate this song tonight. Um Actually we're gonna rate
So we're gonna rate
the
the one that you sent me, right? Because I know he has
yeah.
three songs, but we're just gonna rate one.
So we're gonna rate What's Next by Drake, which is on the Scary Hours LP. So Ray, I'm gonna let you start it off. What do you think about Drake's new song, What's Next?
You know, you know what? I'm a big fan of his new song. I liked his new song a lot. It was the lyrics was great. I thought it was definitely like really catchy. I really liked the song. I honestly did. I was playing it a few times and then I went into even looking into the lyrics. You know what I mean? It's definitely really positive. It's very uplifting and the beat is definitely very catchy. um when compared to 6ix9ine, oh man, it's like night and day. It is night and day, you know what I mean? When I was looking at the lyrics of 6ix9ine, I'm like, I'm sorry, you know what I mean? It's just not my my flavor. But when I looked up Drake's new song, you know what, Keo, I liked it a lot. I definitely liked it a lot. And then when I printed out the lyrics, not printed out the lyrics, but when I was looking at the lyrics, I was like, okay, I vibe this. I like it a lot. I give it, you know what, honestly, I give it an 8. That's how much I like it. I give it an 8.
You
So
just you just had to mention 6ix9ine again.
I did. I did.
All right.
You had to compare the two, but you can't even compare the two.
Well, this tonight, this ain't about 6ix9ine.
So.
So this is Drake. This is Drake Day. This is Drake night. Um,
Yeah.
I like the song, man. I believe that it
Yes.
was gonna live up to its hype, and it did.
Yeah.
And what's next was huge. I definitely loved it. I loved the beat. It was really catchy, and
Yes.
Drake's flow, his energy, the way he delivered things. I love the song, man, and I also rate this song
All
an eight
right.
also. So really quick, the out of the three songs that's on there, I actually like Wants and Needs more, featuring Lil Baby. That song was really dope, man. It was just a different style, different
I'm gonna
type
have
of
to
pace.
listen to that one.
Yeah, these guys were on. So I definitely like this song. So just really quick, man, based off of what billboards have reported, so Drake is gonna be the first artist to debut uh his he's gonna be the first artist ever to be debuted at of his songs being debuted at number one and number two in the country. So that's huge for
That is
Drake.
huge. That's
He's
great.
the first artist to ever do that. So shout out to Drake,
Yeah,
man.
most
And this
definitely.
is
Most
and
definitely. I
this
love
is
his new music. Definitely love it. I love it a lot. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and
definitely.
his LP with only with three songs is expected to sell 126,000 units um
Wow, that is
from the first week.
amazing. 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 I can see. I can see. You know, honestly, that song is definitely it's super catchy. You can see it being mixed so many times. It's definitely very I like it a lot. It's definitely what's next is awesome. I'm definitely a big fan. So we can agree. We can agree.
I
Yes,
mean,
let's keep it going.
all right. So I don't know if we're gonna agree on this very next topic, because this very next topic, we're gonna be reviewing a movie that everybody's talking about right now.
That's right. That's
And
right.
it's coming to America too,
Part
which
two.
came out
Welcome.
which came out to America this past week,
I think
and
it came out on the 5th. So it just recently came out. Coming to America Part 2. So what do you
so
think, Keo?
man,
So
so
what you like
I'll
more,
be
the first or second?
so as far as the movie goes, I'll be completely honest with you. When it first came out, I didn't watch it at all. Like I didn't even bother to see it. My girlfriend, she saw it.
Why?
I it just didn't move me like that. The movie just didn't move me like that. I don't know. Maybe there was no promo or advertisement behind it, but I finally had the chance to get to see it last night. I watched it. I watched a good portion of it. Man, in the middle of the movie, halfway through the movie, I fell asleep, man. That movie was boring.
Oh
Um
no.
I it
Oh
didn't it-
no.
when I fall asleep on a movie,
Oh
it's boring.
no.
It's
Oh
boring,
man.
man. It didn't move me at all. I just felt like they released this movie at the very wrong time, man. Especially things are starting to open up now. I'm pretty sure the theaters are starting to open up now, and I felt like they could have waited, and they just did a little too much. They had too much star power in there. Guys like Wesley Snipes,
Oh
Michael
yeah.
Blackston, Tiana
They did.
Taylor, and I just
So
didn't like it at
everybody
all.
was in there.
So I wasn't a huge fan of
Yeah.
this
Okay.
movie.
So what do you rate it then? You got.
Um, out of
So
10,
what do you rate it?
I'm gonna rate it a 5, a 5.
A five. Okay. Okay. You halfway is good. Halfway is good. Okay. So for me, you know what? I'm gonna have to. You know, I didn't fall asleep. I did watch the whole thing. I did enjoy the fashion, the music, all the celebrities that was in it. I almost felt like it was an award show. I felt like I was watching like an award show and all the celebrities got their little performance going on and you know what I mean? It wasn't as funny as the first one. I didn't laugh as much at all. The first one, I cracked up. Like the first one, I was laughing like so hard. I was in tears. But this time, again, I felt like I was watching an award show. I really did. Um, I I liked it, but I didn't love it. It wasn't funny like I thought it should have been. I couldn't wait to see it. I couldn't wait to see it. And then all of a sudden, I just felt like, okay, this is a like an award show. I feel like, and the I don't know. I think it lost the first part of it. Like the first part of it kind of got lost somehow. This is like a whole nother movie. So give it a five like you, Keo. Five like you. So
Wow. I thought you were gonna
yeah.
say you liked it. Oh,
Why?
okay. This
Why? Because all the music that was in it, or what? Why you think I would
I don't
like
know.
it?
I just thought you were gonna like the movie. I don't know why. I just thought you did. So so so
Yeah.
I see Mr. Sports Mr. Sports Junkie on here.
Yes. Hey, Xavier.
And he
Good
gave this
job,
movie
Keo.
a um nope, wrong one. Sorry about that. He gave this movie a 5 or 6. So it looks like the
Five
whole
or six. Yeah.
even though the MBS Let's Talk About panel ain't together right now, it looks like we all agreed. Um MBS from the
We all
MBS
do
show
agree.
just
We all do agree. Mhm.
yeah.
Justin Martin
Yeah,
gives it a
Justin from the
8.5.
MBS show, he gives it an
Wow.
8.5.
He
Shame on
enjoyed
you,
it a lot.
Justin. That's
Hey, that's his opinion. If you watch the whole movie, we could actually say what you didn't like about it. But I guess you didn't like the
yeah.
whole thing, huh?
So
Well, what part do you remember of the movie
um
before you fell asleep?
so I did when he was going back to go find his son, and I do like
Yeah.
that they brought back old clips of the first one to try to reconnect it to the first one. Um, I thought that was dope. They were trying to connect the first one and the second one together so they could have some type of plot and storyline behind it. I thought that was dope, but
Mm-hmm.
besides that, it just didn't move me at all, and it wasn't funny at
Yeah.
all. Um,
No. Mm-mm.
so going on, we're gonna stay
Mm-mm.
on to movies, of course. So we talk about the second one, the first one. So what I wanted to ask you now, and anybody that's tuning in or gonna be tuning in on the replay show, has there ever been a sequel movie that was better than the original one? What do you think?
Hmm. I'm trying to remember. Kill Bill. Did Kill
Any
Bill
movie?
have part one and two? Have you seen Kill Bill?
Yeah, I seen Kill Bill.
I'm trying to think. But did they have a part two? Because his movie seemed like, if I remember,
Yeah, Kill Bill did have a part two though.
hmm, I can't, I can't remember if I have. What movie?
If
What movie would
if
you say?
there's a movie that I would pick, I'm gonna roll with True on this one, man. The Infinity War, the Avengers by Marvel. The Infinity War by
Yeah,
Avengers
you're
was
right.
better than
That's
the
right.
original Avengers movie. So I
Yes,
thought
I
that
agree.
was I think that was one of the movies where the sequel was actually better than the first one.
Yeah, I really don't have any.
Yeah,
Oh, Rocky's good. Rocky.
Yeah, Justin just mentioned Rocky. Rocky. I think the sequel of Rocky. You can make an argument that it was better than the original one.
Yeah, I don't have anything, guys. I really don't. I can't think off the top of my head what movie is probably better.
Well, it's really hard though when you think about like
Like an
a
old school movie,
sequel
like yeah.
that was better than the original.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
that's like
overall, they tried. They really tried to link it together. But the first one didn't have all. It was so overwhelming with the second one. But overall, it was entertaining. I definitely like to see everybody that was in there. I'm surprised Missy Elliott didn't show up in that movie.
the
You know
truth
what I
said
mean?
Saw 2 movie it was better than the original movie if you're into scary
Ugh,
movies.
no, I don't do Saw. Saw is too gruesome for me. Ugh.
But yeah,
Oh no. How?
the top movies that I was a huge fan of. Like I don't see the sequel better than the original. Like the Dark Knight series, that like there none of the Knight movies was better than the original Dark Knight, like the first one that came out. You talk about Friday, none of the Fridays was better than the original Friday. So I just it's
That's
just
true.
hard. It's just hard to actually find one. Like True was able to think of one. Like
But you
he
know what
thought of
though?
the
Actually, The Exorcist. Now, actually, The Exorcist. Because they remade that one. You know what I mean? I would say that's equally just as scary from the original one to the one they remade.
Yeah,
You know
you're
what I
right.
mean? Now that one I would say that yeah, now that I don't care who remade it, it's still as scary as the original one, even though all the cast is different, but still. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, The
Yeah, that
Exorcist,
one,
that thing is crazy.
that movie, oh, I
Oh my
know.
god, I totally forgot
Mm,
about that movie.
yeah. Now that one, because they remade it. I forgot when they remade it, but the original one scared the heck out of me, and the remake one, I the same, felt the same. You know what I mean? I think if anything, it scared me more because the special effects was like better, but the fear is still there. Scary Movie
Uh,
2 was better than Scary Movie 1. It was way funnier. Oh, that was a good one. Very good,
what
Xavier.
what about
He said,
the
yeah,
Pirates of the
I agree.
Caribbean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like them all
Yeah.
equally. I thought it was a good series.
All right. So
All right.
let's move on from movies. This was actually a good review, a great discussion as far as sequels versus the original.
Yeah.
But we're gonna move
Well,
on
Kia,
over.
a lot of people talked about that new movie coming to America. You know what I mean? So it was like you
Yeah,
wonder how
yeah,
everybody felt about it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So surprisingly, you thought I liked it.
Well, I
So
was
it was
wrong.
good. But
you
anyways,
so
moving on. Yes,
so
you were.
far we agreed on everything so far. It kind of scares
Yeah,
me,
that's
but
right.
all right. So we're gonna move
OMG.
on over to our next topic, and our next topic that we're gonna be discussing about. So as you all know, things are starting to open up. Events are starting to open up.
Hmm.
Like this past weekend, we had NBA All Star Weekend in Atlanta. We had the UFC event going on. Obviously, um, uh, hockey, the Champions League, all these events going on, and things are starting to open up again because California already announced that sports stadiums could start reopening April 1st. So basically what I'm trying to get to right now is if there was one major sporting event that you had to attend to, or you would have to attend, and you could pick one, and somebody told you, "Hey, I'll buy that ticket for you." You just pick what event you want to go to. What major sporting event you would want to go to?
That major sporting event. I definitely want to go to the Super Bowl.
Wow. Okay.
What? When that's a good one, right?
No, it's a great one. I want to go to the Super Bowl too. But for me, I want to go to
But
I I don't want I want to
yeah.
go to the Super Bowl, but I don't want to go to the Super Bowl that bad. Anybody knows me. I'm a huge wrestling fan. If there's one major sporting event I'm going to WrestleMania, man. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
WrestleMania is huge. I'm a huge wrestling fan. I've been watching it since
Oh
day one.
no. I'm going to watch the Super
No,
Bowl.
I'm watching I'm going to watch WrestleMania, man.
No.
Um obviously
I'm going to the Super Bowl. Gotta go support Green Bay at the Super Bowl.
I don't just Justin, true. I don't care what you have to say. I'm going to
Gotta support
WrestleMania.
Green Bay at the Super Bowl. I'm
Oh yeah, maybe yeah. I bet you'll definitely go if Green Bay goes to the Super Bowl. Let's just hopefully they beat the Saints to go to the Super Bowl because these two are huge Saints fans. but uh, but uh, but obviously, True actually said the NBA Finals.
um,
True actually said the NBA Finals. He said the NBA Finals. Justin said the Super Bowl. So very interesting.
yep,
By
he's agreeing with me. Justin's going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl.
all right. So we're gonna
Oh, that's
stay.
a good one.
So we're gonna stay in sports with this topic. So we're gonna talk about um
Yeah.
and we're gonna talk about a football player that just recently just got paid 4 years, 160 million. I'm talking about Dak Prescott from the Dallas Cowboys. So a lot of people out there right now feels like Dak Prescott is get, got overpaid. Um, a lot of people feel like he doesn't deserve the money, like the same ballpark when it comes to Aaron Rodgers, guys like Patrick Mahomes. So what do you think about that? You think Dak Prescott's overpaid for the 4 years, 160 million that he just got paid
What?
for?
Honestly, he was playing for them, not under contract. I can't even remember the right terminology to use. And the year, the last year that he played, he injures himself. You know what I mean? And he was out pretty good. So I think that, you know, they obviously they saw potential in this young man, and um despite the things that he's gone through with losing his mother to cancer and his brother less than a year ago, not even a year if that, to suicide, during his healing. So I feel that, they see a burning fire in this young man, and yeah, he is the one. He's going to break a record as far as I know, being the highest paid. And for him to come out of injury and the things that he was dealing with personally of his loss, honestly, I believe that his blessing is definitely well deserved. I believe that, um I don't believe he's getting paid too high. I believe what he is given is definitely a well deserved amount. You know what I mean? And I think that's great that they signed him. And it's um so I don't think he's, even though it's a huge amount and one of the biggest amount they've given anybody. But I do feel that, it's a well deserved blessing. So that's how I feel about that.
Um, anybody that knows me, you if you know me personally or you follow me on social media, everybody knows that I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm a huge Dallas Cowboys fan, and people probably expect me to be biased towards this. When it comes to this, is I I don't have a problem the amount that he got paid.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know why what people are crying and complaining about that. Hey, that's a 3 million short than Patrick Mahomes, or almost nearly as close as Patrick Mahomes. Oh, somebody give me a break, man. Somebody give me a break.
Right.
Somebody says that, man. Um,
Yeah, I agree.
you gotta understand that. You gotta understand that it's it's the market that this team's at. We're talking about the Dallas Cowboys. We're talking about America's team. Do people realize how much this franchise makes, let
Hmm.
alone that stadium? And it's just the market that they're in, man. You want to compare the market with Kansas City, with Missouri and Texas? That's not even close, man. Are you kidding me? And and
Are you saying they can't afford it, so don't even go there?
yeah, exactly. I wouldn't. I'm not surprised by it. The only thing I'm surprised by was man, I expect him to probably get paid more than that. I believe that Dak Prescott, he he overachieved when it came to that contract, man.
Yeah.
No, you look at how late this guy you look how late this guy was drafted,
Hmm.
and then on top of that, the numbers he was able to put up. Sure, he doesn't have any playoff wins. Sure, he never took his team to the damn Super Bowl. But hey, guess what, man? He's a Dallas
Not
Cowboys,
yet.
man.
Mhm.
he I mean, his number supports his stuff. We seen what he was able to do the rookie season, and you look how bad this team played, especially without him. And then if you want to blame anybody as far as why it took so long for Dak Prescott to get signed, no, don't
Mhm.
blame it on Jerry Jones. I know people want to blame it on Jerry Jones, their owner. I'm blaming it on his new agent, man. His new agent could have
Mm.
had a deal done a very long time ago, but guess what? His new agent was too greedy. He wanted a piece
Mhm.
of the pie, and
He
the
didn't push
Dallas
hard
Cowboys.
enough. He didn't push hard
Yeah,
enough for him,
exactly,
and
man.
could have
But
gotten the
yeah,
contract.
I'm proud of Dak Prescott though, man. He stood firm and
But
he held his ground. He said,
yeah,
"Hey, I know how much
yes,
I'm worth," and he got it.
he
So,
does, and that's
yeah.
great.
So,
He's a very you can see, honestly, after learning more about his about his history, and just, he's definitely, he got a fan in me, that's for sure. You know what I mean? And I didn't even really know
wow.
who he was until we start talking about the topic. And when I start getting into researching him, he's definitely, I would say, he definitely got a fan out of me. Despite the pressure of the contract, a horrific and energy injury, and as well as what has happened to his brother, he's really held himself together. It's just amazing, and I could see that there's a fire in him that he's definitely gonna show this contract. And so, um, hopefully Roger's not watching or anything. Just kidding.
Oh, uh-oh.
But most definitely, he can be number two.
Oh, wow.
But yes,
Can Aaron Rodgers be next? Can Aaron Rodgers be the next guy to get paid? or is Aaron Rodgers gonna leave Green Bay?
Oh no, no, let's not talk about that topic.
You know, they did draft that new
No, what? I can't
they
hear you. I
did
think
draft
the
that new
reception
kid
is bad.
last year, Jordan
What? Your
Love.
reception's bad right now. I can't hear you, Keo.
Wow. Okay. All right.
was,
I'll
I
leave
was kidding.
I'll leave I'll leave Aaron Rodgers alone. Hey, but look on the bright side. At least they beat the Saints, right? True. um. All right.
Oh man, oh, that was
So
good.
let's. It looks like Oh yeah, our very last topic for tonight's show, man, and something we both can relate to,
That is
and
right.
it's Cambodian New Year's. Cambodian New Year's is coming up, and
Cambodian
last
New
year,
Year.
yeah,
Cambodian New Year.
so last year, we weren't able to do nothing actually,
Yeah,
especially
I
with everything
know.
down. So this year, there to all my Cambodians out there, man, there's a
Yes, to
possibility,
all Cambodians. I hope so.
yeah,
I'm
that
crossing my
we
fingers.
no, no
We
not
can get
well,
together and eat
not just
some pie.
yeah. um um not just Cambodians, but even Laos,
Yeah,
Thai, because we all
everyone.
celebrate during the same time of the year. So,
Yeah.
what are you expecting this year as far as possibly celebrating Cambodia New Year's with your loved ones?
Uh, I'm really hoping that we're gonna party. I really hope that they're gonna have something going on, a little festival, you know what I mean, in Long Beach or something, because I really love going out there and all the different vendors. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So, and then, they always got like a party at one of the casinos. And then they really turn up with all the Hennessy and all the this going around. You know what I mean? I love it. So that's what I'm hoping for. If not, dang it. So I'm crossing my fingers something's gonna happen in Long Beach. Um, we can party, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
How about
man.
you? What do you guys do? Where do you guys do up there?
Normally every time of the year of Cambodian New Year's, we our whole family would take a trip down to Stockton, California. Most people don't know it's
Uh-huh.
central in the Central Valley. It's a huge population of Cambodians. I think it's probably one of the biggest Cambodian temples in California. I haven't been to the
Wow.
temples down in down in SoCal, but I think that's one of the biggest temples down there, and especially a lot of people in the Bay Area. Especially how far Long Beach and the Long Beach and SoCal area is. They all go to Stockton, man. They all go to Stockton or they all go to
Yeah,
Fresno,
I think
and
I want to. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to go out there one time and really, celebrate. I'm sure it's a huge, huge festival.
yeah, and I just missed the the culture, the celebration, the music of course.
Of
Seeing
course.
seeing old faces that you grew up with. So and then just being with your family, man. And
Right? Oh,
so
you can even
I
find potential family members too. Shoot. You know what I mean? You missing a family member?
yeah,
I'm looking. I'm like,
yeah.
could you be my father? Just kidding.
um, really,
I'm
really, really,
serious. I'm gonna be
really,
printing out some
really quick,
pictures.
really quick. Since we are talking
Oh,
about really quick, so since we are talking about the Cambodian culture, what's your favorite Cambodian dish?
my
Which
favorite Cambodian is my favorite Cambodian dish. How about yours?
my favorite Cambodian dish is I'm gonna s- I'm gonna s- I'm gonna say I'm gonna say banchel. That's my favorite Cambodian dish.
You just said what I said.
Oh, okay, perfect. Hey, 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 oh, hey, but
I
check
just said
this
this.
out.
I just said that, and you said the same thing. It's so funny.
Okay, okay. I do like lok lak though.
Yeah.
Um, but a Cambodian dish that I do not like, and I'll never eat it ever. My family eats it. My sister loves it. Don't ever ask me to eat yao han with you, because I will never eat that.
I don't. Is that with the intestines? Yao Han?
It's basically hot pot. Like like everything's boiled up, and then you just throw whatever you want to throw in there.
You don't like that?
No, I don't like that. That's
That
nasty.
is so good.
No, that um yeah, that ain't me. My sisters love that. They probably will eat that every single weekend, but you will never see me eat that.
Yeah. For me is it's all the intestines. Like I don't eat intestines and all that. Sometimes I don't know what it's called, but you know, I
I
only eat chicken and fish anyways. So,
I know what exactly you're talking
but
about.
yes, you do. You do know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
I know exactly what you're
Yeah,
talking about. I'm
yeah.
not.
And then
I
and
would.
then then they cut it, and then it's like it's all intestines, and then they put it in like lettuce, and they got this like spicy dip, and the thing is like you can chew for hours. Oh my god, I don't even know why my mom made me eat it. You didn't even know what it
Hey,
was. You know what I mean? But all you know that Taktulu was bomb as heck, and you didn't. It was crazy. Everything was about that dip, though.
ugh. Yeah, man. So all the Cambodians out there,
No,
man,
now that I know what it
on
is,
so all Cambodians out there on Facebook and on YouTube, let us know what's your favorite Cambodian dish and your Cambodian dish that you do not like
yeah,
at all. Um, True actually came down here.
your
I think last year, and he said his
favorite
favorite
and your disfavorite.
his True's favorite Cambodian dish. He came down here last year. His favorite is actually hot pot. Um, but yeah, but with that being
Hot
said,
pot.
yeah.
That's
So
like
with
Korean barbecue, isn't it? Like right?
no, it's like it's like everything's boiled up, and you just throw meat, noodles, shrimp, whatever you want on there. All right, all right.
Yeah,
So
they
this
bring
is
it
the
out and
time.
it's like already boiling soup, and you just throw your side in there.
Yeah. All right. So this is actually the time of
Oh,
the
okay.
show where we this is the time of the show where we actually go we reach the end of the show, and it's time
Wrap
for
it
us
up.
to do, yeah, wrap it up and do our shout outs. So go ahead. I'll let you give your shout outs really quick, and I'll do mine.
Yeah. Well, I definitely want you guys to, give us your opinion, what you want us to talk about next week. Give us a message, and definitely tell us what you liked about what we talked about this week. So just our live and follow us on our page. Very grateful for MBS to have me on here. Keo and Xavier, can't wait until you feel better. Thank you, everyone that's joined on here. So, and definitely shout out to God Almighty for being so amazing and everybody on the MBS team.
Yeah, man.
Keo?
Shout out to the whole MBS. Yeah. Shout out to the whole MBS team. Shout out to everybody that tunes in and supports the show. And make sure you go uh send us a message, send me a message, send Soraya a message as of what you guys want to discuss next week, man. And basically, the very first topic of the show moving forward every single week to kick off the show is basically the viewer's choice topic. So the viewer's choice topic, man, let us know what you want us to discuss to start and kick off the show. uh Last week, it was the Meek Mill. You guys voted to discuss that. This week, was Drake. Everybody wanted to know about Drake because he dropped some new music. So next week, man, we'll see what happens, and we'll see what you guys want us to talk about. But shout out to, like I said to the whole team. Shout out to Saray, always holding it down. X, hopefully you come back soon. And I know that you're healing, but with that being said, man, this is MBS. Let's talk about it. And we are officially out.
Out of here. Bye, guys.